Alright guys, this is it. The final video of the series. It is 5:04 p.m. on the 9th of August 2023. And first and foremost, I want to say thank you so very much to the NFL for providing us with another amazing series. Secondly, I want to say thank you to my supporters, my subscribers for sticking with me, over the last 5 years. 6 seasons, 6 annual installments of 100 videos. It is always something that pops up on my radar around about, July, August, and I think, fuck man, it's been a long off season. I'm keen to crack into it. And, in years past, I have sort of let the time go. I may have been busy with other things in my life, who knows, but this year I was able to crack into it and get onto these videos pretty much as soon as they dropped. And I've kept up with it, and I've got to say, man, I got to give myself a pat on the back. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed watching the videos as they come out, and being that today, August the 9th, was the day that the NFL dropped them on YouTube. I mean, if I was waiting for YouTube to do that, we'd be starting the 100 videos right now, and I couldn't think of anything worse. I love the series. I love making the videos, but it's the kind of project that you don't want to put off for too long, or else it may never happen. And I simply was not willing to let that be the case. So today, I come to you as an American football fan. I am a rugby fan. I'm a rugby player, as you can see by the title. But without a doubt, I am an American football fan. I love the game. I love what it represents. I love the charisma. I love the explosiveness. I love the fact that at any time and any play, anything can happen. I love the chess match between the two coaches, play after play. There's many aspects that I really enjoy. But I am coming to you as a rugby player, and that was the sport that I grew up with. If I had grown up in America, no doubt, not a doubt in my mind, I would have played American football. But I grew up in New Zealand. And being that the All Blacks are the national team, the national sport is rugby, it was inevitable I was going to play rugby. And that I did, and that I'm still doing. But in this particular case, I give you my opinions, my reaction to American football players as a rugby player. This may be the last season I do this. You never know. I'm getting older. I'll be 33 at the end of this year. And being that I will be 33, and being that more and more of these players are popping up with the year of birth of 1998, 1999, and even a few in the year 2000, that's telling me something. That's telling me that I need to move on. That's telling me that, look, the reasons that I began making this video series, because I saw myself as a player, I saw myself young enough to make a go of it, make a go of playing this game myself. But the more time that goes on, the more years that go by, the less and less that is on the forefront of my mind. And so, I feel like it might be time to move on. But only time will tell. First things first, let's get through this video. Let's give him the time of day. Let's put him in a rugby team, and let's finish the series off right. Alright, so first things first, forgive me if I do seem a little tired. I am, okay? But that's nothing compared to the tiredness that some of these NFL players would feel during a game, but most probably at practice, day after day, play after play. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at Patrick's statistics for the year. We know he's a 2-time Super Bowl winner. Patrick Levon Mahomes II, we know he could have played baseball if he had have wanted. 6'2", 225 pounds, Texas Tech from 2014 to 16. Got picked up in the first round of the 2017 draft for pick number 10 from the Chiefs. Been there ever since. 2-time first-team All-Pro selection, 2018 and 2022. 1-time second-team All-Pro selection in 2020. 5-time Pro Bowl selection in 2018, 19, 20, 21, and 22. 2-time NFL passing touchdowns leader, 2018 and 2022. NFL passing yards leader in 2022, so he must have got over 5,000 yards. Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year in 2020, Burt Bell Award in 2018, Sammy Baugh Trophy in 2016, second team All Big 12 in 2016, and FBS passing yards leader in 2016. So he is a decorated player in every sense of the word. 6'2", 225 pounds, ran a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds, vertical jump of 30, broad jump of 9'6", a wonder look of 24. And honestly, it seems as if he's been in the league for more than 6 seasons. But when you think Tom Brady was in the league for over 20, this list is just going to get longer and longer. 80 games played total, 64-16 win-loss record. That's got to be the best. For any player that has played over 50 games, for any quarterback that has been at the helm of a team for over 50 games, that's got to be the best win-loss record for sure. 24,241 passing yards, including a career high and a league high 5,250 in 2022. 41 passing touchdowns, bringing his total through 80 games to 192. He doesn't mind rushing the ball. Through 6 seasons, he's got more rushing yards than Tom Brady ever did, with 1,547. And he's rushed for a touchdown 12 times, including 4, a career high last year. Okay, postseason, he's been there every year. 2017, for whatever reason, he was a backup, did not play. 2-time Super Bowl winner. This year, definitely coming in as a favorite. NFL records, Chiefs franchise records, awards and honors, a list as long as my arm. At the end of the day, guys, we've got one thing to do, and that is to complete this series and watch the video. Let's do it.
For the top player in the league this past year.
Mahomes.
All right, I'm gonna do Patrick Mahomes first because that game he played was crazy.
If I had to name one,
Yes, right now.
Mahomes.
I'm going to throw Pat Mahomes in there.
I gotta say Patrick Mahomes.
Hang on. I reckon Terry, Tez, he said that his favourite player has been 3 or 4 different... I feel like he's said his number one player has been every single person in the top 5. Come on, mate. Make a decision, would you? Pat Mahomes.
It's got to be Mahomes, right?
You have been named the number 1 player on the
here we go. This is the best moment. This is it. I forgot about this. They get presented with the trophy.
top 100.
Let's go.
Trophy, sir.
That's awesome. I appreciate it. Never take it for granted. There's so many great players in this league, and for the players to vote me as number 1 player, definitely an accomplishment that I always will have now. I think it is heavy. It's super heavy.
It is heavy. Apparently. I have been told that before.
It's no secret what makes a great...
I'm going to say, if Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles had won the Super Bowl, Hurts would have been number 1.
Great marriage.
There's something about winning the Super Bowl and playing quarterback that sort of just shoots you up the ranks, right? But he is a perennial top 10 contender, no doubt.
Trust. Great communication.
And you did it yourself. And I'm so proud of you.
I'm covering your butt right now.
Hang on, no. Isn't there some memes about Patrick Mahomes' girlfriend?
And of course, love.
Love you. I love you. Yes, sir. That was amazing. That was amazing.
I'll leave that to
There
you.
haven't been many football marriages like Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid.
Big Red.
You gotta love it.
Andy Reid credits being able to keep Kansas City's offense.
I got to say, I love Patrick Mahomes' variation of ball release. And in this case, it's like a sideways pass, would you say? Bit of side release. I mean, look at the flick action. It's just wonderful.
Rolling, of course, having his trigger man, Patrick Mahomes.
They're impossible to defend. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid.
We do what we do, sir.
Andy Reid has such confidence in Mahomes. Good luck holding him down for 4 quarters.
What do you like? Either way, it's up to you. Hey, Coach Reed's got it. Coach Reed's got it.
All right, baby.
It's like a puppet master pulling the strings, right? You name the play, I'll go and perform. Jeez, I thought they were holding hands there.
I like it a lot.
Just keep going.
Yes, sir. Keep going. Keep going. Hey.
Jeez, that is the utmost respect between player and coach, and I love it.
You see Coach Reed? She knows you too. She can point at it. Oh!
Oh, Big Red, there he is. Uncle Andy.
Can't help but love Andy Reid.
Is it okay if you have your buddy join you right here?
this guy right here, man. This is my man right here, man.
There's not another quarterback doing what he's doing right now.
I saw him make a play where he's scrambling to the right, almost gets tackled, flips the ball upfield, running back catches it, goes and scores about 60 yards.
Patrick Mahomes, the magic man. They were all over him, and he just slings it underneath.
Man, I love that. I do.
For a 56
Damn, bro.
touchdown. He's a wizard out there.
And you know what? The only reason why a quarterback wouldn't throw that type of pass is because of the wrath that he would receive once he gets to the sideline from his coach. But to see the relationship that they have together, I mean, Andy Reid's gonna.
He's doing this week in and week out.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's wrapped up.
Mahomes scrambling to his right, holding it, gets off the hit, now lunging forward.
Not again. Oh, man.
You have a quarterback wrapped up.
Makes the game interesting, I'll say that.
And you think you're about to have a sack. And you look up, the ball is in the end zone. That's draining.
You could never really put him away. He's always coming back and playing hard.
And he's hurt. Mahomes is hurt. He'll get up limping.
If he can get up, he will get up.
Warrior.
I'll be good.
What's crazy is him and Coach Reid arguing on the sideline. I don't want to get the hands raised. You gonna go get the hands raised? I don't want to.
It's crazy. It just shows you his mentality.
I'm good.
Here comes pressure to the outside. As Mahomes steps up, he's going to scramble. He's at the 40, bad ankle, 30.
Oh, jeez, he's got some deceptive speed, doesn't he? Ran a 4.8 for the 40-yard dash. I mean, you know he was outrunning defensive linemen, but still.
18-yard line.
Deceptive speed. Having just come off of a sore ankle. Was this in the Super Bowl? Couldn't tell you.
How about this guy? Injures the ankle at the end of the first half, battles back in the second half, and has been spectacular leading this team.
Yeah, come to think of it, I reckon this was the Super Bowl.
Up and down the football field.
Yeah, pretty gritty, man. Pretty gritty, and I think as quarterbacks we want to do everything we can to be on the field, and in a moment like that, for him to be out there and play through that, I think speaks to who he is.
He is the QB1. He is number one for the second time.
Who do you think is going to be number one on this list next year?
Who I think is going to be number one? I'm hoping I still hold that crown.
Guys, it's moments like these. It's moments like these where you can, put what am I trying to say? Moments like these where you can finish something and feel just completely accomplished and just feel like it's complete. You know what I mean? I just said complete twice, but it is what it is. The job is done. You know what I mean? I can only assume the closest thing that how I feel at this very moment, having completed this 100 video series, the closest thing that I can attribute to that would be the feeling of Patrick Mahomes having played a 17-game season, having played 4 games in the postseason, and having finally put an end to that chapter and won the Super Bowl. He won the Super Bowl. I feel like I've just won my Super Bowl, having finished this 100 video series. Oh my fucking God. We've done it. We've made it to the end. Hopefully I've given each and every player their time of day. Hopefully I've given each and every player as much energy as they deserve. This certainly has taken a lot of energy. And the final piece of the puzzle, the final piece of this entire series, is placing Patrick Mahomes in the position that would suit him the best if he was to indeed play the game, the great game, the world game, in my opinion, of rugby union. And it's an easy one. He'd be playing first 5/8. He would be playing playmaker. He would touch the ball the most in the game. He would have the choice every single time he does touch the ball to run, to pass, or to kick. Being that he played at the top level of baseball, I feel like with a bit of training, I feel like he probably could suit up as a punter. Right now. Give him the ball, tell him to kick it 50 yards. I'm guaranteeing he probably could. He might shank it a couple of times, but if he does hit it sweet, he'd have that athletic ability. He'd have the strength in the legs, similar to Jalen Hurts, to just boot the fuck out of it. So with that in mind, he would make an absolutely amazing number 10. No, he wouldn't be paid $450 million over 10 years, but he might be paid $10 million over 10. So if, by any chance, his career goes to shit in the NFL, you've always got a spot. I'm not going to say in the All Blacks, but I am going to say in provincial national rugby union in New Zealand, in the NPC. He might be able to make his way up to the All Blacks one day, but it's not likely. And that just goes to show, it doesn't matter how much money you get paid. If you grow up playing a sport, you've got a hell of a lot more of a chance of making a success of yourself in that particular sport. We've seen some crossovers. We haven't seen many crossovers from American football to rugby. In fact, there's only one player that I can actually recall, and that is Carlin Isles. And the only reason why he made a successful transition is because he's got Olympic level speed. Okay, he's got one attribute. No, he can't tackle, and he still can't tackle. And he still can't fucking retain the ball to save himself. But what he can do is catch the ball and run. And if you've got that supreme attribute, I think you can probably transition that into any game. As far as transitioning American football to rugby, possible. But as far as transitioning rugby to American football, I feel like, for example, the likes of Jared Hayne. I mean, I'm wearing his jersey right now. The only position that would be easily transferable would be to go to running back. That's exactly what he did. He did have success, decided to leave the game prematurely, in my opinion. But I mean, it's bridging these two sports. It's bridging rugby and American football. That is the goal that I've always had. Okay, guys? I'm getting emotional because this series means a lot to me. This YouTube channel means a lot to me. And every single person that's watching this right now means a fucking shitload to me, man. I'm telling you. Okay, don't go away. Stay tuned, man, because I'm never leaving. I've put 10 years of my fucking life into this channel, and that is why every single time I feel like, okay, it's time to step away. It's time to move on. I can't, because I love it. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. It's been my absolute pleasure. Thank you. Seriously, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. We've done it again. Patrick Mahomes, respect. Tom Brady, where were you? DK Metcalf, where the fuck were you? Jonathan Taylor, where... There's certain players that I would have loved to see. But you know what the best thing is? Is that we've got a new NFL season about to... But you know what the best thing is? We've got a new NFL season about to take place. And you may not see this video until, week 4, week 5 of the season. But just know that being that... yeah, look, I'm just going to cut it off here. I could go on forever. That is a problem of mine, not being able to cut it off when necessary, but I don't give a fuck. See you next year, guys. What a moment. What a time to be alive.